I want to tell you a story. I know you're wondering about the sign that's behind me, because this is for the distribution of the Alter Rebbe Shulchan Aruch, starting from this Chavdalet Teves till next Chavdalet Teves. If you go on alterrebbe.org, you will be able to see a world for yourself. You can take one halacha, whatever halacha you want, that you will be part of Klal Yisrael, learning the Alter Rebbe Shulchan Aruch. And you will receive, over the year, you will receive 4 or 5 times an electronic reminder, if you put in the information, as to what chelik, v'sein chalkeinu b'sirasecha, as to what chelik in the Torah that you have taken to learn. The story, I heard the story today, happened Tofshin Mem Ches. Tofshin Mem Ches is 1988. And this young man, who is today a well-known dentist in Borough Park, said he's not a Lubavitcher. At that time, he needed one more test to finish his dentistry course. And for that test, he needed not only to finish the test, he needed to take the test. He also needed one individual with a certain cavity to fill. And he would have to work with him to fill his cavity. It would take a whole day. To fill the cavity, first it would be a gold filling, and if he doesn't want it, he can change it later to another filling. But you needed a certain kind of cavity that fit that what he needed to take the test on. So now he needs 2 things. He needs a blessing, a bracha, that he should pass the test, and he should find the right person with the right cavity. You heard me well. The right person with the right cavity, and he should find him. Now, he says he's not a Lubavitcher Chosid, but he needs a bracha, so he's writing to the Rebbe. And not only that, his friends told him after he wrote to the Rebbe all the details, he also wrote the reason he wants the bracha immediately, because after he finishes the test, he wants to go to Israel for a year to learn. But he can't go to Israel until he finishes the test, and then he will have a clear mind to before he starts his own practice as a dentist, he is going to go for 1 year to Eretz Yisrael to learn. And therefore he's asking the Rebbe for a bracha. He should pass the test, and he should find the person with the right cavity for him. Now his friends tell him that, but you have to keep calling the office of the Rebbe to find out whether you got an answer. And he says, told me the story today, I am not doing that. Because when the Rebbe gives me the bracha, I am going to find out. You know I'm going to find out? From my life. If I find that person, then I know the Rebbe gave me the bracha. And I'm not calling, because I did mine. I sent the Rebbe a letter. I'm going to find out from real life that the Rebbe's bracha is being fulfilled. Sure enough, he was working in a clinic. He says 99.9 patients in that clinic were not Jewish. One morning, a Jewish boy shows up from Brazil. The one who was the head of the department, he saw a Jewish boy, he sent him to me. He knew I'm Jewish, this is a Jewish boy, he sent him to me. And I examined his mouth. And as soon as he opened his mouth, I said, hey, this is the cavity that I need. This boy from Brazil has the right cavity for me. So he starts talking to him, and he says, listen, I need a favor from you. I have to work with you a whole day. This is going to take a long time, because there's a certain process that you have to do. I don't know exactly. It's going to take a whole day, but you're going to be doing me a great favor. And guess what? One Jewish kid to another Jewish kid, one from Brazil, one from the United States, somehow they were able to talk to each other nicely, and they agreed. He did the test. He filled the cavity. He passed the test. And right after that, he went to Israel for a year, and then he opened a successful practice in Borough Park. And he's friendly with this Brazilian kid until this very day. And he's thanking the Rebbe every single day for the Rebbe's bracha. As mentioned, I heard this story from this individual today.